Oh, hi friends, today this topic is about child's mental health. When you do a successful parenting, you need to think about child's mental health. And children who are at the age of from 7 to 15 or 16, they are at very fragile stage of life. And at that time, there are so many things going on in their mind. So we need to take care about very, very minute things to make sure our children will be in very good mental health condition. So let's talk about certain point about that. The first point we are going to talk about is when you think about children mental health, you need to make sure you keep your conversation, your discussion open with your child. Don't try to push something. Try to be a friend of your child. You need to talk about different things, like you need to talk about which things they like, which things they don't like, which kind of mental problem they are facing, which people they like. Sometimes our children don't like to interact with certain kind of personalities, so in that case we need to make sure we will be making very prudent decisions about our child group, our child's interaction with other people. So you need to also think about which kind of food they like. If they don't like certain kind of food, and if you keep forcing them, I know certain foods are healthy but not very good in taste, still if you keep forcing them, they don't like that. It affects the mental condition of your child. You need to keep the conversation open about different foods as well. Also, the important thing is that you need to accept your children's emotions. Sometimes your child doesn't like to go at certain places, certain parties, or certain kind of gatherings. Sometimes they are introvert. They don't know how to express themselves. So you need to study all those stuffs and make sure you take care about children's emotions very much. Sometimes your child is hurt but cannot express which kind of inner dilemma he or she is having. So you need to be talkative with your child and make sure your child can express the things very well with yourself. Another thing is that sometimes your child doesn't know how to control certain things. Some children are very foodie, so when they see different delicious food or different delicious dishes, they cannot control themselves and they start eating like they never ate before. So in that case, like, you need to make sure you understand the emotions or understand the cravings. Sometimes certain children are very hyper at different parties, or they like different kind of music, so in that case they act very crazily. So you need to understand when child is acting abruptly and it's not normal. You need to understand the emotions behind that. Another point we need to think about is you need to support your child in different type of things, different activities, and that can really make a very good impact on child's mental health condition. Assume that your child wants your support in study. You already appointed a good tutor and your child is doing schooling as well. Still at certain subject your child is not very good at. So what you need to do, actually at that time your child is seeking support. Like if he or she is going to ask you something about study certain points like mathematics, science, social study, or any other subject, then you need to be supportive in that case. Don't think that you already spend money. Your children are spending time in school also, like they are getting tuitions from different tutors, still they want your help. So they are not very good at study. That's not the case. They are very good at study, still sometimes they seek certain help from parents, and it can create very good impact on mental health condition of your child. So make sure you provide supports not only in study, also you provide support in different type of games. If your boy wants to play cricket with you at certain time, or football with you at certain time, try to spend some time with your child. That is a very good thing. When you are thinking about the children mental health conditions, you need to be supportive about different routine works, like if your child wants to get support about how to wash dishes, how to put certain things at certain places, how to tidy up home, all those cases, if they want support, you need to be supportive and make sure you take care about different support activities with very ease. Don't try to scream at your child, don't be angry, and just try to be a very cooperative when you are supporting your child. Another point about developing a very good mental health condition of your child is establish the routine, and also make sure you will adjust your expectation with the routine. Assume that if you want to develop certain good habits in your child's life, what you will do, you need to try to make those things as a part of their life. What you are going to do, suppose at certain time they have to take the food, at certain time they have to wake up, certain kind of sports activity they have to do, they have to allot certain times for that kind of physical activities. Also they have to fix the time for making study, they have to fix this time for leisure activity. That kind of discipline routine can create a kind of positive vibes in children's mind. So at certain age, if you want your child to excel in study or in sports or in anything else, if that thing is a part of his life, then your child will not get any pressure to build up certain things all of a sudden, and that will really boost up your child's confidence and can also create a very good mental impact on child's mind. So make sure establish the routine, but don't follow that routine very strictly. You have to adjust the expectation of your child based on his response or her response to establish routine activity.